Kenilworth Road and won 3-0 earlier in the season, so they proved that they're a good side.
Yeah, and they're a very, very difficult nut to crack. So we know that we're going to be at our best tomorrow. It's a wonderful game. You know, they're a big club with big history. So you know, we'll turn up there in numbers, I have no doubt, and we're looking forward to the game.
It's one of those ones where it's quite good to have a game straight away.
I think so. Yeah, I definitely think so at this point, because you know, to be fair, it's been sporadic. I think since the wonderful performance at Crawley, we then had 10 games, and I think it seems to have hit us really in terms of that, because we started a little bit 10 days later with at Cheltenham, then obviously the Cambridge one, where I have no doubt if we hadn't gone down to 10 men we'd have been fine, and then look, if the referee had been slightly more decisive in our favour, then I'm sure there would have been a different outcome on the weekend. But look, we've got to make sure now that we react from the last 3 games, because they haven't been good results, but we can't linger on them. We've put ourselves in a wonderful position, so that was the buffer, but we can't let any more of that buffer go now.
As you mentioned, obviously Coventry, tough not to crack. They're the best defensive record in the division, aren't they? So I mean, as you say, that they don't concede a lot of goals.
No, they don't concede a lot of goals, and I said it'd be a tight game. I envisage it being a very, very tight game. What we want to make sure is that we don't give them anything to hang on to.
They don't score many either. I mean, they've got Minotti and Clark Harris up front, but they don't score a lot of goals, do they? Well,
look, it's the way they play the thing, and they're getting results from the style that they play. So it's a difficult side to play against, and we're going to have to come up against a very tough side to play against. But so are we, for different reasons. But you know, let's see what tomorrow brings.
With the 3 games in the space of a week, would you look to maybe make any changes at all with such a schedule?
Well, look, what we're looking to do is to win those games. We picked the side on the weekend that we felt could win the game. That wasn't the case, so we've got to do the same tomorrow. Pick a side that we feel can win the game, and then we'll evaluate everyone and see how we go into Saturday. But tomorrow's the game that we're focusing on. I'm not looking one iota to Newport. We're focusing solely on Coventry and getting what we need there.
Obviously James Collins is available after suspension, but he came in and scored as well, so I mean there's I guess a selection posing now for you.
But that's what we want. We want those conundrums, we want that competition for places, you know. That's the thing. The trouble is we haven't had that, you know. Lately we've had people injured. Cuthbert's been out, McCormack's been out, Mullins has been out, Elliot Lee's been out, Hilton's been out, Koenig's been out. So we haven't had that. So now with the competition, it's about, you know, winning games. It's about having those options, not just the starting 11, but the options to come off the bench as well to change a game, and that's what we like as well.
Were you quite pleased with Elliot's, because he came back obviously and didn't show any signs of the shoulder injury at all? No,
it's a real bonus, you know, to his performance and him getting the goal and so on. And he had a number of opportunities. He looked dangerous all afternoon. You know, I'm surprised he didn't get more than one, because he had probably had another 3 opportunities when he cut inside on that right foot that he's normally deadly with. That he put one into the keeper's hands and a couple, I think, wide or over the bar. So, you know, he shows what a threat he is, but you know, we're delighted to have him back, because we haven't seen him since Wickham, and he has been a miss for the squad. He really has.
And with the experience of people like Cuthbert and McCormack, would you consider maybe bringing those back in a game like this?
Well, I think everyone's in contention, you know, and I said we bought Scotty's here, and he's a good experienced one, and we've missed that in recent weeks. In the early part, we still kept that momentum going, and we won games regardless of who we played at centre half and so on. And people like Mullins came in and did fantastically well, and Glenn Ray. But look, you've missed that sort of leadership and those things, because we have. And McCormack we've missed all season, because look, we brought him in to be just that, and the injuries that he's had has meant that he hasn't been.
Glenn Ray, if he plays tomorrow, would be good games for the club. I mean, he's obviously a great milestone. He's been maybe one of the unsung heroes this season. He sort of does his job and doesn't maybe get the headlines, but does a good job, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's why he's here, because he does the dirty work that doesn't always get seen.
I mean, he's played obviously defensive midfielder and back in centre half recently, so the versatility he's got is impressive too. Yeah, much so. And look, and that's why he's here, because he's not your number 1 centre half, but he knows he can fit in there, and he does a wonderful job at defensive midfield. He can play in a 3, can play in a centre half, in a 2. So yeah, his versatility is key to us. He really is.